This is the country where the pictures of what is happening are being taken down. Will Shahabuddin stay or go abroad? Their father is 20 years younger than me. Today we saw that BNP leader Saladin Ahmed said that some issues were not presented correctly in the July Charter. Do you have any idea about what issues were not presented correctly? Could you shed some light on this? He said Mr. Saladin Ahmed's name. He is my leader. He is a member of the standing committee of my party. If I want to do politics, if I want to form a party, I have to say what he says. Yes. But I have always deferred on this issue. Who are they? Number 1. I don't want to hear any name. I don't want to hear any name of the Unity Free Commission. So, by what right are they doing what they are doing? What right do they have? Who has given them responsibility in this country? The movement will be another movement at some point, then there will be another constitution. The movement has been 62, 69, 64, 66, 71, 90 movements since 52. Even there was a movement against the government of the country's leader Begum Khalida Zia in 1996. The constitution will be changed only if there is a movement. A consensus has to be reached. Who are they? Number 1 is them. Which one of them? No one has given any responsibility to the people of this country. Because there has been no election in this country that you will read the constitution. If they change the constitution, they should form a party. Let the party tell the people in their manifesto that if you vote, we will do this work. Number 1 and 2 is that I always say that if I were in charge of the party. Our leader Mr. Tariq Rahman is in charge. I don't know what he tells them. If I were in charge, I would not go and sit with them. Those children who are in this country, I would not sit. I am saying this clearly. Who are the ones who are trying to get me to read the constitution? I do not accept this. They are nobody. Nobody in this country. And those who are changing the constitution, except for BNP, I have personal respect for many people. As a party, they are nobody. None of them can save their deposit if they do not get the marks. But the Fazlur Rahman I am talking about, even if I only give my left hand, it will be difficult to fail me, and Abdul Hamid and Sheikh Hasina are trying to see how difficult it is to fail Fazlur. I will say something during the election. These reforms, these mean 92 votes. Because Ali Saab may be a foreign citizen. He is a Bengali, but he gave up his US citizenship for 40 years, let him sit. I will listen to him. And why would he call? If I were the leader of the party, I could not go or I would give conditions. If they sit, I will not go. You discuss with me one-on-one. But who are the ones you are asking about when you see a child? They are actually the ones who led the rebellion. The fascist government led by Sheikh Hasina is leading. They are being led. Here, Sirajudullah is acting in plays and movies, I am watching. Sirajudullah is acting in the 65-66 movie. Sirajudullah Anwar Hossain. People think that this guy is Sirajudullah, but is Anwar Hossain Sirajudullah? He is acting in the role of Sirajudullah. These kids are acting for Jamaat. Jamaat is basically the Vanguard here. They are saying, I am not saying. So Shabir is saying that they were the Vanguard. And they are acting here. They were designed with a lot of effort, a lot of secrecy, to implement some kind of that sloppy, I can't even speak English. My brother can speak more. Planning. They have been created to do this. Actors in the play. We see that those whom you are saying that Jamaat has used them, but with them, we actually see many kinds of distance between the camp, we see arguments. Now the matter of interests is coming. Now who will be the prime minister in the country? Because Younus Saab, 22 years old, 23 years old, is putting his hand on the head of his son and saying, Younus Saab, what is Younus Saab's name? Press secretary. You will be the prime minister of Bengal. Because these 3 generations have been ruined by Younus Saab. After ruining 12th in NAT IAP first year, second year, BA first year, second year, now they all want to become the prime minister and MP. The country has been destroyed. There is no writing, no studying. I can't eat rice all day long. I can't sleep at night. What is happening in the country? They are taking pictures. Should Shahabuddin stay abroad or go? This is becoming an emergency here. Is there such a country anywhere in the world? Are we the ones who are just leading the Saab and those boys? What those 500 boys are doing, I am doing it with my lips. What 500 are doing against Hasina in jail, I will now demand it. I will give my speech to Sheikh Hasina. All those who are doing revolution in the French Revolution are doing it. They are heroes. But will the Russians and Boltiers give up? Will they throw away those who give philosophy? Why should Fazlur Rahman give up Hasina in this country? How did he speak? When on 10th October 28, 2023, when the meeting of 10 lakh people of BNP was disrupted in 10 minutes. When many went to jail, many fled. When millions of workers risked their lives and became accused. I, Fazlur Rahman, speak against Sheikh Hasina every day. I tell my wife, you will become a widow. I tell my sons, you will become orphans. But I will not run away from home. But at that time, I had the strength and courage to say to my wife, you will become a widow. I thought that Sheikh Hasina's government would not come and kill a senior lawyer like me. But now, every moment, I feel that on behalf of the government, on behalf of these boys, on behalf of Jamaat and Shabir, and on behalf of that YouTuber who lives in France, someone is sitting next to him and saying that killing Fazlur Rahman has become obligatory. And the boys are saying that justice will be served on him. It means my death. But this was not the case then. During Sheikh Hasina's tenure, I don't think they will take me to jail. They will never give me bail, that's right. But they want to kill me. During Sheikh Hasina's tenure, a lot of bad things happened. They didn't hold elections. They didn't hold elections in 14 years, 18 years, 24 years. I want these big people, Beksam Ko, Salman Rahman Aziz Khan, SLM, Bashundhara, all these big people, it became a country of looters and the Awami League became a party of hybrids. The real workers of the Awami League are all shouting in every house. In most cases, I think that the branches have become as corrupt as they are. There was no such uncertainty. Sheikh Hasina said fascist and dictator. There was a leader in every place, in the Upazila, in the union. You can go to the leader of the party you belong to, you can tell him. You can go to the police station, you can tell him. There were no MP elections, you can go to him and give justice. And the High Court, the Supreme Court were better during Sheikh Hasina's tenure than now. I challenge them. All the judicial divisions of the High Court, the Supreme Court, were much better in political matters than now. Now, I will tell you very clearly, my country. I am the one who is demanding the July Charter and not demanding the July Charter from me. I do not accept it. If they do it and my party supports it, I will think about it and see what I can do. Thank you very much. David Bauman is a foreign journalist who writes about Bangladesh. He made a big Facebook post today about the July Charter. There he said that the July Charter has an ambiguous position on secularism. And there he says that I have noticed that there is a strategic ambiguity regarding the principles of state governance, where the word religious neutrality is currently included. In the July Charter, again in Article 7 of the Charter, it is proposed that the principles of state governance of the Constitution will include equality, human dignity, social justice, democracy, and religious freedom and harmony. And this matter has been kept completely unclear to him, which means that if there is religious freedom and harmony, then secularism is ultimately eliminated. If it is implemented, secularism is ultimately eliminated. I would like to hear your comments on this matter. I tell you, my brother is a very sophisticated person and has been working in a system all his life. So, the system speaks. I am a politician. I speak my mind. My number one thing is that I am a freedom fighter. I am telling those who are sitting here except Younus Saab. Those who are sitting, no one is older than me. I am telling them that I am a freedom fighter. But I am 78 years old. Fazlur Rahman is not one of those who fought and liberated the country. I was only there where the war started. I am an employee of Sirajul Alam Khan. The matter is very clear. I am Shahjahan Siraj's roommate. Number 116 is Iqbal Hall. Where did the flag come from? Where did the national anthem come from? Who will hoist the flag at Paltan Maidan? What will happen? But I know everything. I am the worker standing outside Sirajul Alam Khan's door. He called. I am very happy to come and run. But I was 69, 70, 71 that day. Those who are doing this today, they gave it. Nobody Younus Saab has ever gone to Shahid Minar in his life. Younus Saab has never gone to give flowers in his life. What does that say? He has never held a procession in the National Memorial. So, let me say one thing. Democracy, socialism, secularism, nationalism against the liberation war. These four principles must be there. They may have a few more related to these four, but none of them will conflict with the four. If they do, they can do it. Today they have the power. If they don't let me down, I am not saying by anyone's power. Since I believe in Allah, I am saying by the power of Allah and the power of Allah's greatest wealth, the Ashraful Makhluqat. If you change the constitution and do something, I will stand against it. I have made it very clear. If you change the constitution, I will stand. The freedom fighters will stand. If anyone is the child of freedom fighters, if anyone is born in my blood, they will also stand. We do not accept the four principles of the liberation war outside of this. You later imposed them so that there would be no conflict. This is very clear. It seems very insulting to me. They are insulting this country, the people of this country, the liberation war. And if they change the constitution, I completely agree with them. I am not stopping you from doing the things that do not require changing the constitution. You will get this much. You have done nothing. Who is the advisor? They are taking to the streets and marching. Yes, there is one. He was a teacher. His name is Asif Nazrul. Yes, there are two more. There is this boy. But who was the advisor? Was that Alia? Was there anyone? You will do everything. I am saying very clearly that anything that needs to be changed in the constitution will not be done without the permission of the parliament or the next parliament. If you say yes, then these will never happen. If it happens, then everyone will have to tell us that we will pass the things that we have a consensus on. For example, it was during Shahabuddin Saab's time. Mr. Fazlur Rahman, I will ask a question from the middle that you are saying that if the constitution built on the liberation war is changed in any way, you will stand, but what do they mean by I will stand and protest and I will not do anything with it? And the young people who are not there, we see that they are repeatedly saying that this constitution is actually a mujibist constitution and the number of the constitution is 95% young people out of 17 crore 18 crore people with the liberation war, 17 crore 75 lakh people were liberated. I will prove it. The people of this country will think that I was born a liar if it is not proved. I want to clarify a little that you think that this is mujib. These boys are mujibists. Do they understand mujibabad? They were born in 1998. Do they understand? Do they know? If they were such boys, if they were the student leaders of 62 Barkat Salam, Jabbar, if they were the Sham, Moazi, Mubaidur Rahman, Rashid Khan, Main Ayub, Raja Chowdhury, Abdur Razik, Sirajul Alam Khan of 62, if they were the Tufail Ahmed, Saifuddin, Manik, Abdur Rauf, Khalid, Muhammad Ali of 69, if they were the Nuri Alam, Siddiqui, Shahjahan, Siraj, Assam, Abdul Qudus, Makan of the Liberation War, they would have run around and sat on the mattress. The boy who did not have a single rupee, who took 10 rupees and ate rice from the Chhatra League president, Saddam, now has 1,000 crore rupees when he becomes a son. I have to listen to these boys. All the stars vote with them, if they get member votes. I will never do politics. You write, if you get 3,000 votes for a member, then 3,000 votes in any center, I will never do politics. In the name of their party. This is a warring kingdom in the country. We have all become inhuman here. If you get a son, it's Isa, here it's above your head. How many polar bears are we eating pickles in our country? I have to follow their words. Vote and see how many boats pass, a son passes. Look, you are younger than my child. Where does a son come from? He will come from Muradnagar, from Saharaj and Hajiganj. Big and great leaders who want to be Bir Shrestha, get 1,000 votes. Show me. Then tell me, changing the constitution is useless. Regarding the country, The only thing the country needs now is the National Assembly elections according to the rules of the Constitution. The party or parties that will be in the majority in that National Assembly election, Younus Saab's responsibility is to hand over the responsibility to them. Then, the big party, the one that will be in the majority alone, will arrange for whatever changes to the Constitution can be made. We will accept this with all our hearts, but there are no votes, no voters. You are nobody. Yes, father, there is no name of grandfather. Chan Moral's marriage. I will have to obey you. You are my constitution. The matter of changing the constitution, it must be done by parliament. Thank you very much. Incorporating law of parliament, procedure of parliament. Thank you very much. Every day you get a reason not to give elections. You get a reason to loot crores of rupees without elections. The country is being turned into a fakir. I never sleep at night. Every day, there are crores of people in mental pain. I, Mr. Abu Alam Shahid Khan, want to ask you, that is, today, the BNP chief met with the election commission and the election commissioners and they said that the concerns about the law and order situation will be resolved in the next few months and the elections can be held in February without any problems. Do you think that many people are worried about the law and order situation as it is? So far, it has not been resolved even after a year. We are still seeing that mob violence is happening in various places. In that situation, do you think that the situation will be resolved in the next 5 to 6 months and that it will be a fair election? Will there be a level playing field? This is not my question to you. Will any one party actually have a lot of dominance there? With more power in the election field, I am saying. The first thing is that we have not seen the expected improvement in the law and order situation in a year. And we have not seen any attempt to improve it. In fact, it is the government's responsibility. You have taken the responsibility of the government. You will improve the law and order situation. This is your main task. You have other tasks. You will organize elections. You will make these corrections. What will you do? You will form a consensus commission. How many more commissions are you doing? You will do many things. The education commission should have been done, but it was not done. So you will commission many commissions and do many things. So your main task was elections. First priority, about which some say that we did not hold this movement for elections. And this movement started with the elections under the caretaker government, which were flawed. This movement is gathering momentum because the elections, 14, 18, 24, were not held properly, and the movement has reached a final stage. So, if you have the focus to hold elections, if you have the intention, then you can improve the law and order situation. You did not do it. You did not do it intentionally. If someone says, what will you say? You did not do it intentionally. You do not have the ability to lead. Before that, what must be said is that you have attacked the police of Bangladesh, in Dhaka City, in Chittagong, or in various places where the police have attacked a lot, shot a lot, killed, and committed genocide. Who says genocide? No one fits the definition of genocide. If you say that, it's like Fazlur Rahman. I think you can kill me. The definition of genocide is to understand what genocide is. Anyway, you were killed. Murder. Murder. No murder is acceptable. So wherever there is murder, the police are overreacting. If it's not genocide with the police, then it's genocide. No, genocide means genocide. Genocide is not the dictionary Bangla of genocide, which Bangla of genocide is genocide. So, we're not going to argue about that. There was murder, there was overreaction, so judge this murder. Were all the police in Bangladesh involved in this murder? Do police go out to every police station? The police of the police station go out and commit murder? There is no answer to this. Tell me a little bit here. Okay, how is there a genocide? The police are killing everyone. The police, the Chhatra League army, everyone was there, and the police did not die. But you call it a genocide. Are the police dying? You just ask me. Now I ask you, the police are dying. The police are dying. The baby that was in the police's belly is the police's daughter. Now, during the Liberation War, the Pakana army is dying. You are making the Liberation War a war. There was shooting on both sides. You admit that we were shooting on both sides. Did any students here say that the shooting was the first thing that happened, that if we had not shot the police, that if they had not set fire to it? I don't want to say that, but are the police dying? You say that the police are dying. It is said without a doubt. Bye. What is the judgment that you have made that the police are dying? Teacher, leave it out. Does the police have parents? Has the policeman who died become an orphan? Has his wife become a widow? Has his parents lost their children? Why don't you make a law? I won't say law, I will make a decision for you. When a policeman dies, it means a dog dies. There will be no justice for them. One day, A home minister will go to the house of a policeman who has died, an SI or an ASI or a sepoy, and someone will say, "Mother or sister, your child has died. No matter how he dies, we will see you as a state." Quote, he never said that. So how can a policeman stand for election? That policeman thinks, if he dies, my dog will die. Why should I go? In this policeman doesn't go. Why doesn't he go ahead? He knows, if he dies, there will be no justice for him. I judge that city or any place where this murder took place. You may have anger there and angry people may attack the police and this incident may happen. I mean, this incident may happen during an uprising. Still, they should be brought to justice or investigated. You do that, doing so means you have closed it. You have not filed any case, but you will set fire to 450 police stations in the country. You will loot weapons from everywhere. Is this part of the medical design? This is a question and the answer to this question must be sought. The government has not been able to recover 1/3 of the weapons from the police station. You are somewhere else. Who are you doing this? Didn't the protesters do this? Are they the miscreants who entered the movement or the partners of the medical design? Those who are doing the medical design, why are they doing it? They are doing it so that the police force can be completely paralyzed. You are discussing the issue of law and order situation, then the discussion should come there. So we paralyzed the entire police force after August 5th. What is this medical design? Actually, we will go to Washington and finish the question. That is what you are asking. I will answer it. So, it has totally crippled our police force. And what you said, if the police do not get their justice, they have done wrong, we need to know that too. The family needs to know. If my son is in the police, has died, then I need to know that my son committed a crime. At that time, he died in the open public or in the public's anger. Then, you have the Bangladesh army now in the field, about 300 and they are taking it. The ministry has taken power. What kind of nonsense do you talk about the army? What kind of nonsense do you talk about the army chief? 2 or 3 days ago, someone was saying that the DGFI headquarters will be blown up. Is the DGF headquarters something to blow up? This is the DGF headquarters, I mean the FI thing, which can be discussed. Reforms may be needed here. This is an organization under Younus, Dr. Younus. The organization. He will decide how to fix it. Will you blow it up? Will you hang it? Will you take over the cantonment? You are saying these things, the law and order in the country. Until you take state action against those who say these things, it is treason. If you do not take action against them because of this treason, then how will this law and order improve? That is why what he said, what BNP said, it is possible to improve it within a few months. It is possible if the government has the will. If the government wants it. If the government wants to lead it. My last question. I have 1 minute. Fazlur brother, to ask you a question. That is, Sarjis Alam, the NCP leader, he said that your statement, that is, your and Fazlur Rahman's statements, both of you are disappointing the students. And if BNP really has love for the country, then he thinks that action should be taken against leaders like you from the BNP central office. What do you think? And besides this, a faction of the student movement is demanding your dismissal or expulsion. So far, I thank BNP for my leadership. So far, far from expulsion, no one has even said anything to me verbally. No, never. If it weren't for one, if I said something like this, I would have thought about whether to say it. 1 minute. I am saying, I will not tell these people who injured 5,000 boys in Rika Hospital, who killed or martyred 1,500 boys, who went to Cox's Bazar on that day, on August 5th, who went to the seaside and stayed in 5-star hotels. That is why I say that the son of the Kachki leader is called Sultan Ka. He stays in 5-star hotels. I scold them because of their mentality. They are my children. Their father is 20 years younger than me. Their only child is the one who has a big house on top, a fence on the bottom.